What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sneakerhead 213. Before I move forward, please hit that like button, comment down below, and also hit that notification bell so that you can stay up to date on my latest content. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and let's get started right away to the dope review. So as you can tell from the top of the box, it says Jumpman right there, and it has it in like a glossy type finish to it. The box is pretty much a regular cardboard box on this side. On this side, it does say Off-White collaboration with Nike shoebox, and it says like the address of the Nike headquarters there in black text. And then on this side you see some more of the black text with some of the Nike branded stickers there. And today we are doing the review on the Air Jordan 1, part of the 10 Off-White Virgil collection, and it is the official colorway is white, black, and varsity red. I did cop these early on the same day that the Yeezy McChickens dropped. This was a surprise drop, and I got really lucky and couldn't believe it. Here is the extra shoelaces that they come with. They come with a white shoelace, like a really neon orange, and then a really neon or like lime type green. And it says shoelaces in black text there with quotation marks around them. Only the orange one has a different color text and white. Inside the box, guys, it is reversed. Part of Virgil's whole campaign in designing the 10 Nike iconic silhouettes was, to redesign them in a deconstructed type theme. And you can tell he did this so starting with the box, as it is reversed or inverted. You also see some of this Nike / Off-White branding wrapped paper here. As soon as you move that aside, you're hit with a really dope Air Jordan 1 Off-White Chicago. Very nice, guys. I like the shoe a lot. Really cool looking. Very interesting to stare at. Like I said, these retail for $190. After taxes was like $220. I pretty much made more than 10 times the profit or the value of this shoe just selling them. So that was a no-brainer, There's a lot of really cool dope drops coming out. And this was rated the sneaker of the year. I don't know exactly by who, but I heard it was rated sneaker of the year. So I'm pretty sure you guys want to see the receipt, because I know you guys, some of you guys are just just testing me like, when is he gonna have some fakes? And so anyways, as you can tell, guys, Virgil really is an iconic designer out from Chicago, and he really knocked it out of the ballpark with this one. One of the first things you notice as you can get closer a little bit is the toe box has your regular standard red leather here, but with the stitching they decided to go with a really dark stitching to kind of give it that prototype look. Also, guys, around the toe box you see these leather flaps where the eyelets would go, but it has like unfinished it is unfinished leather on the back to make it that prototype look. Also, right here, these are the actual eyelets used, so it made it look like, kind of like they're trying to figure out the placement of the eyelets. Also, the toe box, guys, does have perforations, but it does have also a fuse overlay around it, and it is like made from like foam material to kind of give it that unfinished look, which I really dig. The shoelaces also are in black, and it has a text reading shoelaces with quotation marks around it in white. Also, it has this Off-White collaboration Nike right there, and it has like some kind of serial number there. And this one, people contemplate whether they should keep it on the shoes or not. I would say just keep it, just for collectors purposes. The tongue, guys, is made of foam, completely made out of white foam. And right here, guys, you can see this is one of my favorite things about the shoe. The Nike Air, tag here is sideways, and that is just, to make it a little bit different, make it look like either try to figure out where they want the Nike, tagging to go. And I like it because it gives the shoe a lot of attitude. It really gives it its own personality and character. So that's really dope, and it's in red. Underneath the tongue is just the same thing. Even the top of the tongue seems unfinished, which is really cool. Moving on towards the back of the shoe, you see this Nike swoosh there in black leather, and it is like, pretty much like an unfinished Nike swoosh. and you can tell they did some embroidery work where to stick it on here and then hold it in here with these you know, blue threads there, and that's to make it seem like they were trying to figure out where to place the Nike swoosh on the shoe to make it seem like, you know, it is a prototype. And then right here you see like this mimics the tape when you're designing a shoe. That mimics kind of like the tape right there in orange and neon orange. And then you also this like unfinished right here, like unfinished suede material with black stitching, and it is like in an off-white type color. Very, very dope. And then you see some more of that fuse overlay, you know, foam material here. Very, very nice. And then you see a little bit of some black foam right here that connects all the way up towards the heels of the shoe, or the ankles of the shoe, I mean. And it does have that unfinished look to it. You can tell if you squeeze it, it's just like black foam. The insole of the shoe, guys, let me show you guys the insole. The insole says the 10 in black, and it has the 10 there in Roman numerals. Very, very dope. What else? Right here, guys, you also have this extra piece of leather where the you know, Jordan logo would go right here, and it is like not connected at all, and then it has that, you know, zigzagging there, as it is like, you know, being still designed to mimic that it's still in the process. On the inside you see the number 85, and that's to mimic, you know, pretty much represent the year that the Air Jordan 1 was created and first released. And then this side it also has the same thing. This leather isn't premium leather. A lot of people were wondering that, and they are. These also do fit true to size, so go true to size if you ever are interested in copying. On this side is my favorite part of the shoe, where it says off-white TM for Nike Air Jordan 1, and it has the address of the, you know, pretty much the Nike headquarters. On the back here towards the heel, I was having trouble describing this, but then I came to the conclusion that this part of the heel is really, really hard, and it is in like almost a glossy red, like a slight glossy red, and it feels like the bottom of carpets, you know, that rough type texture. It feels just like it, the same type of material, and they did that to represent, you know, the unfinished or prototype deconstructed Air Jordan 1. Right here you see some more of that. Right here is hit with white leather, and then on this side it's more of that kind of suede, but it's not the strong, really, you know, premium suede. On this side you see a small hint of that leather piece there as well with black stitching. I really like the black stitching. It adds to, you know, pretty much the deconstructed look to the shoe, so that's really dope. The outsole of the shoe is in all red, and it is your regular Air Jordan 1 outsole. And the midsole, guys, I forgot to talk about, is also like an off-white, you know, finish to it, and it says Air right there in quotation marks and black text. And on this one is the same thing, nothing different, guys. I'll let you check it out. Really nice shoe, very interesting. I'll give you my personal thoughts in the end, so stick around, guys. And then the insole is the same, so I'm not going to show you that, and I did show you the shoelaces. So that completes the official review, guys. I really think these are some of the most interesting shoes I've ever had. This is probably the biggest grail I'll ever have, to be honest, guys, because I don't like to pay resale. If I don't get a grail shoe, then I'm not gonna, you know, waste my time trying to pay resale for them, because I am a reseller myself. But my personal thoughts, guys, so I'm gonna make this quick because my battery's running low. My personal thoughts on this are that this is a really cool design. It's very interesting to look at. It shows how much Virgil has love for Jordan and Nike, because a lot of people wore Nike shoes growing up, and it just shows his really cool theme of, you know, deconstructing a Nike silhouette shoe and breaking it down to something more simplistic but very visually appealing and interesting. So when you look at these shoes, they're very appealing, and you can really, you know, see where he was going with this whole silhouette, and it gives it attitude. That's the one thing I really like about the shoe. I really love how it gives this whole deconstructed theme, gives the shoe a lot of attitude, more attitude than if it was just a plain regular Chicago Jordan 1 silhouette. So that's the main reason I like this shoe. But would I wear it? Would I rock them? No. To be honest, I think they're a bit ugly, and that's just my personal opinion. I think they're a bit ugly, but I understand why the hype is there. I understand where it's coming from, and I still appreciate the shoes. Just because I think they're ugly doesn't mean I don't think they're interesting and I don't like them. You can still like something and still think it's ugly. But I wouldn't personally wear them. If I were to keep them, I would just keep them, you know, in a glass display, because these did get, you know, pretty much sneaker of the year. Let's try to get another thumbnail. So yeah, guys, hit that like button, comment down below, let me know your feedback, and subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you have any questions, just hit me on that Instagram at Naptown Sneaker Reseller. And just don't have any, you know, fake profile or blank profiles, and you should be added soon. So we'll see you guys on the next one with that. Peace.